As you hear the music come in, we're gonna vibe out a little bit with this one, then we're gonna ride off into the sunset pretty quick.
Alright, let's get into it. It's the Wild Mana pack, back in the custom pack. Shout out to Bakken, they made that song. Just having some fun. I think they usually mess around making some different types of music. That was the first time they kind of did the drum and bass, hard step, whatever you want to call it. Good times, good times. So, we are in the Wild Mana custom pack. Man, mana is such a fun concept, ability, whatever you want to call it. It's so cool. Let's start with the Cali Greyhound. Check that. Let's start with the hatching chick. Looks like we're looking to do a frog swap off an egg, off a sneaky egg. Gonna do the frog swap into the wharf. So that's where this starts. The dreaded Warg Wharf. If you know, you know. When Unicorn Pack first came out, it was the most broken thing possible. You put a Rambutan on it, you get a rock behind it, you get a Thunderbird going as well. It's just ridiculous. Now they nerfed it, so it's not as effective, and you don't see it too often. I haven't ran into it in a very long time, so I figured, yeah, we're going to get some wharf action here. What better way to start it than a frog swap? Frog swapping off a sneaky egg is like the best tier 1 to tier 2 frog swap you can do. The sneaky egg will essentially lose no stats. I think even if it gets sniped at the start of battle, you still get the egg, or what is it? Sneaky egg, and then you get something else? Oh, why am I blanking on all the names right now? So let's talk about mana pets. What else you got going with mana? Obviously, you have the mana generators, like I was talking about, the Thunderbirds, the rocks. You even have cool pets like the Winter Spirit, the Sleipnir that you have to scale, or Sleipnir? I don't know. I'm stuck in my ways with some pets. And you have the Caladrius. Is that how you say it? I need to look at all the letters here to properly pronounce it. I don't know a lot of these pet names because Caladrius, yeah. Because I just kind of spam games and go fast, and I don't read. Reading's hard. Why read? Why use many word when few word do trick? What else we got for mana pets? Ability pets. You have obviously the Wharf. You have the Chimera. You have, I was gonna say the Kitsune. I guess Kitsune. It's more of a mana generating pet. You have the Sea Serpent. Absolutely devastating. Cali Greyhound as well, which I thought was going to make an appearance in this run. I don't think it does. I kind of saved the Cali Greyhounds for the bonus clips, mainly because it was in a recent weekly pack, so I didn't want to spam it too much. It's kind of tough with these weekly packs. You know, I have custom pack videos scheduled. I have a backlog of like 1 to 2 weeks usually with my custom pack videos, so if I do a run, it's coming out like a week or two later. And I schedule them, and then the weekly pack will come out, and it's like, oh, it's a Seagull Amalgamation weekly pack. And I'm like, well, I have a Seagull Amalgamation Akhlut video scheduled, and that people are just going to think that's from the weekly pack, not the custom pack. So, like, yeah, I try to shuffle them around a bit. And yeah, the amalgamation. Speaking of the mana generators, what a fun concept of a pet. Kind of like the summon support, the turkey, the horse, the Pegasus, kind of like the lobster too, right? The out of battle pivot permanent stat scaling. Of course, it gives the unit spooked when it buffs them, but you can quickly override that with equipment, so not the end of the world. And a lot of times when I run these mana teams with amalgamation and I'm pivoting in and getting the spooked, I don't even worry about I just ride the spook out, which I think is hilarious. And here's a vulture. That's pretty scary. I wanted to mention as well those bonus clips in the beginning. All of those are going to be, I'm going to show like the battles that came after in the bonus clips. And this wild mana pack kind of differing from the previous wild packs I've done. There is so much diversity in these runs. That's why I kind of wanted to mention all the pets that I could off the top of my head at the beginning. So much diversity, all these teams. Yeah, there's similar pets, right? Like, there's going to be rock throughout most of these runs. As we see, the opponent has the... I have no idea how to say it or how to spell it, but the Awiz... Oh, gosh. Nope, I tried. The Ocarina mana toy pet. I gave it, like, what, a syllable attempt, and I quickly fizzled out. I am very quickly leaking confidence. Can we go... a Wharf Sea Serpent team? Is that a thing? It's kind of weird because you do like chip snipes and then you have a big snipe coming after your chip snipes. But we have the Caladrius? Oh gosh, I am completely losing my mind now. So here's the glory of this build, particularly the Caladrius and the Wharf. We get mana on the Wharf, the Wharf does snipes. Now, if we get more mana, we will see that the Caladrius will convert that mana into health, and since we have good stats on our Wharf, we have not only like a sniping team, but we also have a big unit go smash team. So yeah, it's kind of funny, the Sea Serpent was throwing me off. I was like, is this really a Sea Serpent team? I didn't think so. We bought a Sea Serpent for a turn, for turn 9, and then we sold it. Tier 6, the strongest pet in the pack. Would have been very easy to probably just put Sea Serpent in front of Wharf. I don't know. But with Caladrius, you want a little bit of scaling, and holy mother of coconut crab. What is happening? The stats. Oh, the 1 HP breakpoint. Oh, that was so great. So yeah, I think it's going to be pretty self-explanatory from here. I keep thinking in my head, like, okay, how can I explain this a little bit better? Basically, Wharf get mana, Wharf snipe. Before Wharf attack, Wharf get buffed and lose mana. Wharf go smash. If Wharf survive and have more mana, Wharf gain more stat, Wharf go smash again. So obviously you understood that perfectly. It was explained flawlessly, and I'm not going to explain anymore. Man, that's why Kevin from The Office, he just feels like a genius, doesn't he? All day. It's a good feeling. I mean, you just, yep, I'm right. This is it. The tiger. What can we use the tiger for? The rock, probably? Then we're funneling all the mana on the Wharf. You can see I went with the double gingerbread here. I'm committing to the double rock, which is the absolute, like, toxic Wharf teams we used to see that used to smash. It'd be like a Wharf with a Rambutan, with double rock behind it, with a Thunderbird behind that, and then maybe like one like support scalar unit. Or you just go like double Thunderbird, double Sleipnir. I don't know. But yeah, I thought it was really cool getting a level 3 Wharf as well as a level 3 Caladrius on this run. What do we want from here? We want the middle rock to be level 2, and then potentially sell the penguin for something else, and then we need one more piece of equipment on the Caladrius. And look at this. The summon teams are like exactly what we want to face. We go all the way down to 2 mana, and it's actually perfect. We didn't need any more stats. We capped out at 50 health, or 50 attack. We had the perfect amount of health to survive the fight. Gosh, these battles just seem so perfect. Sometimes the runs, it seems like the sap gods just serve it on a silver platter for you. And yeah, with this pack, I really don't know what I'm looking to take in this last slot. I think an oyster showed up in the shop, so I was like, okay, I could sell the penguin here, buy the oyster. But with only 3 gold left, probably not. Could get the sea serpent going again. There's a Lusca. There's another pet. And yeah, decide to freeze the flashlight. Especially if we lose, definitely want to get a toy cooking. Ooh, that's a big boar. We sniped the melon and we survived. And look at that, 8 HP. We smashed through everything with our big boy wharf. Such a good boy. That was so cool. Yeah, I was geeking out. You can tell I'm still geeking out in this run. I actually haven't watched it for like a week. I have a lot of these wild custom pack videos kind of in the queue right now. Seems like I think people have been enjoying them. I know my custom packs are usually pretty popular. These wild packs are not, I'd say, not as involved as the custom packs, because usually with the custom pack I'm going for standard custom pack, I'm going for like a specific crazy insane synergy. This one is just kind of highlighting one synergy. But man, these runs are fun. When you see the bonus clips, you'll see it's like, yeah, there's a lot you can do with the mana pets. So I highly recommend this wild pack. A lot of the wild packs, it's like, yeah, if you're going to play it, definitely change it up a bit. This one, I don't think you have to change up much. Just import the pack and have fun. And look at this. It's the Jevil you know. It's honestly exactly the team we want to see, but our snipes don't KO anything. So it's pretty scary here. We're getting this health buff with the mana, which is great. We get to smash through a lot of the summons. But then you see, it fizzles out very quick, and we go down to 1 heart. Dire situation, 9 trophies, 1 heart. What can we do? We can combine the rock and have an open slot. Do I commit? It's a tough one to commit to it, so now I have to buy another pet. Don't necessarily have to, but the mana toy pet's there, but decide not to go for it. Throw an Alchemedes in there. Why not? Shout out the Alchemedes. Talking about mana, can't forget about the tier 1. What's the other tier 1? The Pengobble. That one's crazy how much mana it can generate, especially if you get a Rambutan or a rock behind it. Oh, and a Pichu as well. Gold generation. Great, great pet. And look at that. We find another rock. So now we have double level 2 rock and a level 1 rock behind. Let's see how much mana we get. Oh, they got a Behemoth Panda. How original. Oh, so our wharf's just gonna get destroyed. That's unfortunate. Hey, we sniped the melons. Hey, that's pretty good snipes though. Look at that rock snipe. Or wharf snipe. Oh, look at the trades. Oh, it's so perfect, the breakpoints. Oh my gosh. I'm kind of at a loss for words now, right now, watching that. What a fun team. Let's hop straight into the bonus clips. Here's just a hodgepodge of a team. Shout out the Blue Dragon. That's been in many weekly packs recently. The Blue Dragon is such a strong and fun tier 3 pet. The fact that you can get trumpets and or mana and kind of like work around it, right? Mana to the front, trumpets in the back. It's such a fun pet to utilize. And you can utilize it in so many ways. It's great tempo. You can carry it to the end. The fact that it gives 2-3 mana at level 2 and 3 kind of works perfect with pets like the Akhlut, where you only need a little bit of mana to get it going. And check this out. 14 mana level 2 Cali Greyhound. Yeah, of course it takes him to 1 HP. We have 14 trumpets on our level 2 Namazu. It gives us 36 trumpets, and we don't even need them. I mean, come on. Oh, big airplane flying by. I don't know how often people can hear it. My audio settings still aren't the best. Every now and then I'll go and try to dial them in, but it's been good enough for now. And yeah, at this point in the run, looking to just pill mammoths, get a little stats here and there. Could easily just put that penguin in the back. But 8 trophies, 3 hearts, pretty healthy spot to be in. Turn 11 as well, so early, good tempo. Decide to throw some mushrooms. And the fact that I'm doing that basically tells you one thing only. There's only one pet I'm looking for to fill that 5th slot, and that would be an amalgamation. It'll be interesting to see if I get it. Was that a front grizzly bear? That must have been from an orca or something, right? I kind of missed the beginning. And there you go, 18 to 42. So the amalgamation, if we did have it, we don't need much. Level 1 amalgamation is going to easily get us to 50. And that is a big ol' shark. Big ol' shark. No way we're getting through that. Maybe we can push some pets to level 3. Yeah, actually don't need the Namazu because we're almost at level 3. A sea serpent and a tiger. Could we tiger something? A sea serpent. I mean, you might as well with this team setup. It's kind of perfect. You just rotate the winter spirit. Yeah, the Cali Greyhound doesn't need... It doesn't need like crazy amounts. If you're hovering around 10 mana on it, that's pretty good. Especially if you have a sea serpent behind it. It's like you're going to reduce health and then basically guarantee a KO. Yeah, I mean, look. They're trying to make their Jevil pivot, I guess. Hey, they got potatoes. That's like countering us pretty good. But that is the Jevil I love. I love that Jevil team. That's an easy win. Level 3 Cali Greyhound. Perfect. There's a sea serpent. There's a big mana pot. Are we going to throw it? We have 2 hearts. Might as well greed. So at this point, Sea Serpent level 2 is the only thing. Actually, Sea Serpent level 3 is the only thing we would want. Really. Everything else just not as valuable. More valuable to throw food or get perks or something. Oh, that's a boar. And we easily smash through. I mean, what an intimidating matchup. And what an easy win. Mana synergy. It kind of just throws you for a curveball. And check this. We had the Akhlut Tiger amalgamation set up. Oh my word. How many stats was that? Our Tiger just got like 30 in stats or something, right? I know it happened fast, but yeah, that's the quick clip. Here's the Lusca run I had. I was trying to get at least a run or some clips with every pet. The Lusca one is one that's not very well utilized. I have on my list a couple ideas from comments on how to better utilize the Lusca. It did not happen in these runs. This was my good Lusca attempt, and it basically got countered by unicorns and whatnot. So I was just like, all right, let's move on to something else, right? Countered by a unicorn? No, countered by something else. There was just a unicorn on that team. But some funny things happened those battles, and I had other Lusca games, but that was kind of the best attempt I had. It was a pretty good team setup. So here you see the Metabrusque tradition unlike any other. Hatching Chick, Baboon, Monkey Spam. We're actually going to have this bonus clip and then one more riding off into the sunset. This one was really cool. I had this labeled as possibly a main run. Which tells me, yeah, it's a very good run. Show a longer bonus clip if it's not the main run. And then the final bonus clip, riding off into the sunset, will be another, essentially potentially main run. You'll see the reason it didn't become a main run at a certain point there. But super, super fun. This one, it's all about just building up the Thunderbird. Because that's the only thing on the team we want to keep. And yeah, I'm looking for something else. You can tell I'm kind of over-scaling the Thunderbird. I'm like, please give me something else to put on this team. I don't really want to level this monkey, but because I had nothing else. And then an Akhlut and a tiger shows up. So it's like, what are we going to do? We can do a lot of things. What do we want to do? Are we going to be able to do what we want to do, or are we going to be forced into whatever shows up? Freeze 2 tigers when there's 2 other mana pets there. What are we doing? What are we doing? This is actually hilarious. The mind of a Metabrusque. There we go. So what would you do here? And what other pets would you look for on this team? My first thought is Sea Serpent. Very easy. If you take Akhlut with this team, you cannot take Sea Serpent because Sea Serpent would have to go in the front. And then how is Akhlut going to get mana? Sleipnir makes the most sense. You get Sleipnir level 2, you instantly start buffing it with the Monkey and Baboon, and Hatching Chick for that matter. Now it's kind of like the world's our oyster. Now we can buy 2-3 mana pets, pivot all of our scalers to mana pets, and we'll be able to give mana to most of them. 2 baboons in the shop. It's so tempting. We just had a Namazu run, but that makes sense. We're getting scaling on the other units, so it's like, why not bring in a Namazu to get the trumpets? And check this out. I want to buff the Sleipnir, so I sell the 12/12 monkey. Oh, that just hurt my soul. Oh, doesn't the baboon only give 2/2 in stats? And I'm throwing pairs. But yeah, 6 trophies, 4 hearts, turn 11. When you have runs in a very healthy spot like this, you don't have to min-max. And especially if you get a team set up with a monkey, a baboon, and a level 3 hatching chick. You certainly don't have to min-max. You get the team set, and then you just try to make a crazy pivot and see what happens. So now we're going for Sleipnir 3. It'd be nice to get another mana using pet. Chimera's there. Because we're probably hitting 50 trumpets, right? There's the Sea Serpent. Oh, so many things. So Sleipnir, Sea Serpent, Thunderbird, kind of the unicorn pack staple, right? You either go that, or and obviously Rock in there as well, or there's the Chimera Kitsune, absolutely devastating combo. I didn't want to go the Chimera Kitsune because Disruption can mess it up so easily. There is going to be a quick Kitsune bonus clip, I believe, before our final bonus clip. Or did we already have it? Some of these clips happen pretty fast. They happen pretty fast. So there's the Sea Serpent. And the fact that we're throwing a mushroom on him should tell you something. There's a tiger. Yeah, there's a tiger. Yeah, I'll take a moment at the end here to shout out Bakken again. I really appreciate when people put the time in to make things, they're enjoying the channel, we're vibing out. Sometimes I do those little intro compilations, just vibing out myself, having fun. I know it's going to get mixed reviews, but I'm like, screw it, I'm enjoying it, makes me laugh. That's what it's all about, right? Hopefully it'll make other people smile. If people don't like it, they can just skip it, right? I'd rather make people smile and make people skip than not have it at all. And check that out. I mean, what a convincing. It's just so strong. So the amalgamation's frozen, double chocolate in the shop. How perfect is that? If we have essentially one roll to find a mushroom for the Sea Serpent. That's the only thing I want at this point. Did not get it. Might as well just stack the Sea Serpent. Going middle amalgamation for a snipe protection hope. I've been doing this a lot lately. When my teams are strong, like usually you go weakest unit in the back, right? But, oh, look at that. They got peanuts. That is permanent peanuts. That is from the Terror Bird. And that's the glorious thing about the Golden Retriever or trumpets. Stuff like peanuts or peanut butter in the front line. The Golden Retriever is going to be in the back line. It's just devastating. It's like that shark we ran into earlier in the video. You run into one of those big back sharks. Oh, it's just absolutely devastating. So here we go. We got another Caladrius run. Got the rock going. And like I said, this run turns into something absolutely insane. I think this would have been the main run if not for something that happened. So hear the music come in. We are going to ride off into the sunset. If you hung around this long, I really do appreciate it. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about these custom packs, these wild packs. As always, have a fantastic day. We'll catch you in the next one.
Come and set me free. Come and set me free. Come and set me free, 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 free. Come and set me free. Give me all I need.
Hey everyone, today we are back in the custom pack. As you hear the music come in, we're gonna vibe out a little bit with this one. gonna ride off into the sunset pretty quick. I was like, that is it. Like, that setup is so great.